I didn't go to college thinking, oh, after I graduate, 10 years later, I'm going to be living out in the streets under a bridge. That's not in the picture. And I know other people that are in the same boat as I am that are wondering, what just happened.
So everyone that we work with that is unhoused has a variety of stories, and they have a variety of things that they've been through in their life. But the one thing that they have in common is 100% of people that are out on the street right now have been through a lot of trauma, and it's complex trauma, and it's not easy things to move past.
So we have a girl named Sam, and she started with us our first week, and she was beaten up just last week, and she came in broken and beaten, and her clothes had been burned. Shane went and bought her a wrap to help hold her ribs together that were broken. We were able to give her clothes. Since Sam has been coming, she has gotten ID. She feels loved. She will just talk to me, where before she was just so hardened. You see a much softer side of her. And in that, I got to tell Sam whose daughter that she is, that, she is the daughter of the King of Kings and her worth. And tears rolled down her face because I seriously doubt that anyone has ever said that to her.
Exodus Family Ministries was basically coming around to a place where I was living under the viaduct. And for about 7 months, I'd watch them come and go. And well, day to day, I'd be there and doing whatever I was doing. And I'd watch these people leave and come back happier and clean with, some food and clothes and things like that. And they were just coming back happier. They were coming back like leaving a fractured soul and maybe coming back as a human being, more or less. And I mean, taking a shower after not taking a shower for 4 months is a huge deal. And you can see that from 100 yards on people. I decided that I wanted some food and some clothes and to be cleaner. And I just decided to let my guard down and ask for some help, and I'm glad I did.
At the Resource Center, it takes a while to walk alongside people, to feed into them, to lean into them, to let them know that they have intelligence and value, inviting them back. So often they just need an invitation to come back. And as you continue to invite them and you continue to lean into them, then you see the barriers break down and they start to believe in themselves that maybe they can make a change. Maybe it is time for recovery. Maybe they are intelligent enough to get a GED. Maybe it is time to walk away from an abusive relationship.
Outreach. A lot of times when Exodus Family Ministries steps into someone's situation, whether it's through food or clothing or homeless outreach or the community resource center, they're at a place where they're broken. A lot of times they've been disregarded. People have taken their dignity and they feel like there's nowhere for them to go. Our food pantry is open twice a month, and we have seen just a variety of stories, people going through the food pantry and they receive this food box that's full of food, full of meat, full of different vegetables, and literally sometimes cry in the parking lot because maybe they haven't eaten, or maybe it's been a couple weeks since they've had a decent, nutritious meal. Our clothes closet has come to be a resource for not only the community, but a lot of other organizations. Children are getting bullied because their clothes are too small, or they're stained, or they're out of date, or they have holes. And so we're able to provide the clothing that those children need, as well as adults that are in workplaces. They're also bullied for some of the things they wear. They know people are talking about them. So it's just a matter of restoring confidence in that person through restoring dignity through clothing that the community and churches and businesses help provide for us. I know a lot of times people think that if someone hits bottom, things are gonna get better, but I'm here to tell you that's not the truth. Sometimes when you hit bottom, your hope is gone. And so it takes us walking with that person, sometimes months, before that person begins to see a light at the end of the tunnel again, before they even believe in themselves again. And it takes us coaching them and working with them, and sometimes celebrating the victories when they can't, no matter how small or how big that victory is. And we invite them to Bible study for some spiritual care, for some encouragement, so that they can be a part of a community. And just seeing them come to Bible study and that be their safe place, sometimes that makes it so worth it to just see them come out of their shell and be the person that God created them to be, the person that they haven't been sometimes since they were a kid.
This ministry is, and Shane and the people that are associated with it are the most selfless giving people I've ever met in my life. It's like being around all this is like a learning experience, things I had no idea about. That it's like an education in humanity. And I would say they saved a lot of lives that they probably don't even know about.